This episode of Trips to the Store has been brought to you with the help of viewers like you. Transmissions wouldn't be the show it is today if it wasn't for all of your support. Join our Patreon today at transmissionspodcast.com/support.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the awesome Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our regular Transmissions podcast. You can check that out at our website, transmissionspodcast.com. We do 2 shows every week. That's Transmissions, the toy show all about Transformers toys and merchandise. That's every Wednesday. And then Transmissions Alt Mode is all about Transformers comics and media. That's every Friday. And this week we are reviewing Transformers Escape number 4. This was in our backlog, so we're finally getting up to it because there were no new IDW comics this week. No new IDW Transformers comics this week. If you weren't,
not even one given away for Free Comic Book Day. It's fucking bullshit, yo.
And so that's what we're gonna do. So stay tuned to that for Alt Mode on Friday.
Mike, are you being abducted?
Yes. My lighting sucks. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Be better.
Darryl was edited out of this week's show. As always, Transmissions is powered by you. Thank you to all of our listeners, all our Donatrons who continue to support this show on Patreon and PayPal. If you are not a Donatron and would like to become one, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. And that's where you can contribute and help keep the show going. So thank you to everyone who does that.
Some better lights.
Yes, the struggle is real. You can also help us out.
Wallpaper first. Got to get them to change that wallpaper first.
Listen, my yellow flowers are too important to me.
I like the
historically
blue and
protected
yellow.
building.
Yeah.
You can also help out the show by buying some merchandise from our TeePublic store. That's at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. If you buy anything from TeePublic through our link, that helps us out. But you can also buy some cool Transmissions shirts like the one Darryl is wearing. Darryl, keep the shirt on. Keep it down. Darryl. Don't lift it any higher.
We don't want to be kicked off YouTube.
And
Designed
there is a
by
TeePublic. Yes, that's right. Awesome. Thank you.
Keep my bunghole.
And there is a sale on TeePublic this week, starting August 18th when this show goes live. So for the next few days, everything is 35% off because TeePublic does lots of sales. So this is a good week to buy some merchandise if you are so interested. All right, speaking of merchandise, let's talk about the stuff we got this week. I don't have anything this week. Sorry, didn't pick up anything. So I'm going to throw it right to Jeremy up there.
Okay. I also don't have anything new, and I couldn't remember where I had moved my thing to. This I got a few weeks ago, or actually I think for my birthday, beginning of July. I never actually showed off. It's just been sitting there behind me. Studio Series 86 cup. I have not opened it yet. I plan
You've
to.
had it since July, but you haven't opened it yet?
Yeah.
That's Charles-worthy.
Oh, I got a bunch of other stuff back there. There is a Power of the Primes figure right there, never been opened. So
I'm gonna have to ask you to talk clearly into the microphone, please.
Okay. I have a Power of the Primes figure I have not opened. So
I have an Energon figure back here that I've never opened.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some other ones that are more important, but this is just I never got around to it. Just like this. So I've heard good things about this figure. His arms and legs come off by design. He has the little Energon goodies. So I'm looking forward to opening this up and getting into it, but who has time? But that's all I got this week.
Ba weep, rana weep, ninny bong. All right, we're gonna move it down to Mike.
Can't see you. Turn on your lights.
Is it on? Speaking of things that are not opened, I have
Ooh.
X-Spanse, the the X-Men Transformer, and it looks like the plastic is already warped beyond belief. Like the reflection is just all bleh. Oh, look at that. There we go. Now you can see it. But yep, haven't opened him. Haven't decided whether or not I am going to open him or not. So don't know yet. Maybe we'll do something. Maybe I'll hand it off to you guys. You can use it as a prize or something. I don't know. But that's the cool thing I got. And now for the shitty thing I got. I put my order in
Oh no.
on Amazon for that MP Megatron, the $30 MP Megatron, thinking, you know what? Maybe I'll get something good out of it. Who knows? It's not completely out of the realms of possibility that you'd find an MP Megatron, considering the prices that they've come in, and that you've actually get the real shit for it. But that is what I got. I got an upscaled Titan's Return legend-sized Megatron. Yep.
Is it MP scale?
Voyager scale. You can actually see like the weird little symbol on his chest too. Funky.
I mean, in some ways it's so bad it kind of reverses back on itself where it's cool.
I know, right? Extra weapon. Don't know where that came from, but whatever. Fine. That's gonna go there. I offered it up like for sale on our Discord, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. It's interesting. I actually really do like oversized knockoffs. I got a KO of Titan's Return Brainstorm in Voyager size that I love, and I got a Voyager sized War for Cybertron Prime. Is that the right one? Yeah, War for Cybertron. That I really, really love. So
it's just upscaling a legend scale figure is never going to work well.
I know, right? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's exactly what you expect, but it was not what I expected. So, but yeah, that's what I got. Something cool, something shitty. What about you, Darryl? Do you have something shitty too?
No, both of my things are pretty cool.
Good.
First up, I put a pre-order in at EB Games. That's what it's called. Was called. It's now GameStop Canada. Apparently, we have to synchronize with the Americans. But I'm going to call it EB Games because that's its Canadian name, and then I'm gonna go with that.
You should just go old school. Call it Electronic Boutique Games.
That's right.
Yeah. We did have EB or Electronics Boutique in the States. They just were absorbed by GameStop.
There you go.
As was Software, etc., which was my
Funko Land,
Babbage's, all these places.
Well, I put in a pre-order because the original time that the pre-order came out, it was sold out really fast, and I didn't think, but I got given a tip that the pre-orders were back up, and I put it in, and like 3 days later, the pre-order came in for my Studio Series Wreck-Gar.
Nice.
And he is still in the box, and he looks pretty good. I'm eagerly awaiting opening him up and messing around with him. I kind of laughed a bit because his nips are a little saggy, and I find it kind of funny. To just see him in there, he's just got saggy nips in his box, so it's just funny. It's something that kind of fits the character. But yeah.
Now who's body shaming?
Hey. But that wasn't the most exciting thing I got this week because I had bought this. Shut up, Mike. That's what I'm talking to. I put in a pre-order a while ago and I actually paid for it outright right away. So I guess I don't know. I bought the thing, but this was for Fans Hobby Nightwalker, so their Nightbeat figure, and it came in this week. So I was really excited, and I messed with it, and I do have it out here, and it looks great. I'm really impressed with this figure. It looks really good. I've taken some pictures on it, and I believe they're on my Twitter for you guys to check out. But this thing looks really great. It does share, let's say 90% of the same mold as the Athena, which does give it a bit more of a feminine look. I'm not bothered by anything, about that, but the arms are really thin. They did bulk up. We talked about it on the show, but they did bulk up the thighs. They did bulk up the waist. And I believe that was all that they really bulked up. I think they changed the chest a bit. Yeah, the front chest piece is what they changed. But other than that, it's really a cool figure. The alt mode is a Porsche 959. And I was talking to a buddy of mine who's much more of a car guy than I am. And he was saying how they discontinued the Porsche 959 in the early 2000s. And this thing it looks perfect. It really does. And he was saying how like the early 80s 959s to the early 2000s 959s, you really couldn't really tell the difference between the models. They were so close. They really didn't do much to the design, but this figure looks really great. They did just recently offer a soft goods trench coat on the Fans Hobby website for the figure. It's $30, which is half the price of this figure, but I had to get it. So it's coming at some point. So I'll show this figure off again when the trench coat comes in.
Does it have a hat too, or just the trench coat?
I think it's just the trench coat.
Oh,
yeah, it's just the
no
trench
fedora.
Coat.
Oh,
yeah. It would be difficult to get a hat on the head of this guy, but I think the trench coat. There are pictures on the website, but it looks pretty good, and it does actually help bulk the figure up quite a bit. So I'm really looking forward to that coming in. The tires are rubber, and they spin very well. So I'm really happy about that. But yeah, it's a really nice looking figure, and really enjoying having it around. It's been fun to mess with. Yeah. So, and it's a cheap figure. It's under $100. It's like $80 or so. So, a really good priced third party, masterpiece scaled figure.
Awesome.
all right. Well, that takes us to the end of the trips to the store. Thanks everyone for watching and listening. Again, we want to remind you that you can contribute to Transmissions by going to transmissionspodcast.com/support and becoming a donatron either on Patreon or PayPal. If you want to leave us feedback, you can go to transmissionspodcast.com/feedback and leave us voicemails, emails, contact us on social media. You can leave comments right below this YouTube video if you want. Lots of ways to get in touch, and we do like getting feedback and responding to it. So that's always fun. All right, everyone. Thanks again, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, all.
Later.